Hello YouTube. It's Sunday, it's the day after St. George's Day. The day after I had the pleasure of giving my mum away, giving her hand in marriage to Ron. And I'm up on the beautiful Malverns Hills. Well, I'm up on the top of the British camp, Malverns Hills. The British camp is where an Iron Age hill fort used to be. Also, Midsummer's Hill, where I started. That was an Iron Age hill fort too. Don't know if you can see, but you'll see a needle in the distance. We were about a mile the other side of that. That's where we started. Bit of a brisk walk up here. The wind's blowing a gale. Anyway, I'm thirsty. I think it's time. We headed back, went down into the woods, found some firewood, get a nice little sheltered spot, get the twig stove going, make myself a Nescafe. 3-in-1 today, I think. Extra sugar, extra energy, and chill out down there for a bit, and then head back up to the Needle, and then back to the van. I'm sat underneath this stunning great big lime tree, and I was walking along the path and came across some wood sorrel. A little bit of wood sorrel, a little bit of foraging. Wood sorrel tastes like apple peel. Like if you peel an apple and eat the peel, that's what it tastes like, but not quite ripe apple. A bit lemony, you know, a bit sharp. You can eat the petals, you can eat the stem. The stem is quite nice. There's not much of it though. But lime leaves off a lime tree. Make myself a little lime and sorrel kebab. Lime leaves taste like salad, and the sorrel leaves are sharp, but if you add them together, nice young leaf off the lime and the sorrel, they even each other out. It's like eating an apple then. So good little bit of forage in there. I saw a lime tree, I thought, right, that'll do. Sorrel and lime leaf. That's not what I'm going to be eating today though, because that's just like an apple. I've got a tin of mackerel in sunflower oil. Now, I saw this on Dutch Bushcraft Knives channel, one of my favourite ever channels. I saw them do it. It's a way of cooking mackerel, like baking it in its tin, kind of. Grilling it maybe, like grilling it I suppose. With this and some tissue paper. I've got some tissue paper in my bag, I've always got some tissue paper, just in case. So I'm going to try that, show you that, see if that works. I've never done it before. I'm going to have a go with my Flint and Steel as well today. There's my Flint and Steel thing. Got some nice pieces of flint in there. I've got my steel, which was made from an old file by somebody, not me. Chung chung chung. Bit of amadou there. Brilliant for taking a spark. Lots of char cloth, which I made. When I make char cloth, I'll get an old cotton t-shirt or a pair of jeans and I cut it into strips and I plait them. And then char them like that. Bit of like plumber's sisal rope as well there. All good, really good tinder. I've just dropped some of it. Yeah, so I'll do a bit of Flint and Steel and get the tissue and I'll show you that, see what that works like. As I say, I've never done it before, but I see things, they fire my imagination, so I'll do it. Oh, and I want a coffee as well. So I'll get the mackerel going, then I'll get the twig stove going as well. Have myself a coffee and mackerel. Okay. I've got my mackerel. I've got some Paloma classic super soft tissues. When you take one out of the pack, pretty much fits on the can. So there's about 5 or 6 plies there when it's like that. So let's open this up and see what happens. Look at the oil, full of oil. So we're going to soak that oil up with the tissue, and then it's a case of lighting the tissue and letting it burn down like a wick. I want to make sure it's all soaked in. Try a bit of char cloth. Simple to make. Right, I haven't done this for a while. Let's bunch that up on there. See if we can get a spark on it. Whoop. Move the tin. Bunch it up on the sharp edge, hold it tight. Oh, we're lit straight away. Look at that. Let's see if we can get it to go onto here now with a bit of oil on it. I've put some sunflower oil on it. Fire! Come on. Light, damn you. Flint and Steel is so good. It's such a nice thing to do. So easy when you've got char cloth. Looks to me like that is cooking away nicely. Let's leave it alone and see what happens. Wait till it burns itself out. How long that will be, I do not know. Doo-doo-doo. thinking about it, I've got my handy dandy firelighter thing here. Still going, still burning. It's been about 5 minutes. Don't melt, you spork. That was close. Hee. Right, I give up. I'm going to take this off and try it because it's been burning for ages. Look at that. Looks good to me. Let's try it out. 20 minutes that's been going. I got fed up in the end. "20 minutes. Let's try it. The taste test." Look. Look at that. Oh my God, it's great. It's fabulous. Honestly, look at that. Get it into the camera. Look. Grilled mackerel. Look at it, look at it. Oh, look at the browning on it. Oh. Huh. Bloody hot. Nice, good, hot meal for no effort. I like it. Honestly, that mackerel looks really, really, really good. Oh, I got myself a nice coffee. And got me pipe. I don't smoke a pipe all the time, but I do really enjoy it. So today I thought, sod it. And while we were waiting, I made a little tobacco tamper, pipe tamper from a bit of lime. Come on, give me a light. That's it. Got me Missouri Meerschaum. This is a Dagner pipe. Brilliant. Missouri Meerschaums are like the best. Well, cob pipes are like the best. They're so good. They taste so well, so nice. But Missouri Meerschaum make, well, they're the only ones that make them really, the good ones. I got me pipe, got me drink. I've had a good healthy meal. Happy man. Right, let's have a talk. Do you ever feel like you're not where you're supposed to be? Do you ever feel like the life you're living doesn't quite fit? Well, We live in houses. We've got central heating. We live under LED lighting or incandescent bulbs. We turn on a tap and hot water comes out. We wear rubber-soled shoes. The farthest most people walk is to their car, and then they get in and they drive, get wherever they want to go. We go to work under, again, inside four walls, under lighting. We use computers. We live our lives surrounded by waves of internet or radio or everything. Your phones give off microwaves, you know. We've only been doing that a few hundred years. When was the Industrial Revolution? 300, 400 years ago? I don't know. But for millennia, we've been living out here. Living amongst the trees, living amongst nature. We were animals just like nature. Clever animals. But we lived amongst nature. We touched mud. We touched the earth. We touched trees constantly. We gathered our food. We hunted. We farmed. We're all living a false, bloody life. We live on houses, estates, which are just like rows of rabbit hutches, really. I know, because I do it. And it's not natural. It is not natural. That's why I come out here and get smoke in my eyes and burn sticks to make a drink and touch the mud, touch the earth, touch the trees, eat things straight off a tree. Recharge. Excuse me. Recharge your batteries. You're not supposed to live your life like that. Stuck indoors 24/7. It's not good for you. You go to work. You do what everyone tells you. You're in a false environment. And you come home and you eat food. A lot of it is processed food. You come home, you eat your processed food, or you get your processed takeaway, and you sit in front of your television and watch Ant and Dec or something like that. And then you get a couple of days off and you clean your car, you mow your lawns, you tidy the house, and then before you know it, you're back into the workplace again, which is fine, but I don't want to live like that. I want to be out here. As much as possible, I want to be out and about, reconnecting with the earth. You can't get rid of thousands of years. It's in your genes, you know. Thousands of years we've been living like this. And now, for the last few hundred years, we've been living this crazy, false life. And it's not good for you. It's not good for you. Everybody's depressed. Everybody's stressed. Everybody's worried. People are chasing money. Their whole life is just about making money so they can have a big house or a fast car. Don't bother. It's crap. Whenever you can, go out. Enjoy your life. Light your sod. Go out, get into nature, touch the earth, reconnect, get a bit of naturalness back into your life, If you're like me, lie under a tree. Yeah. Do what I'm doing. Lie under a tree on the earth. Build a little fire. Do something nice for yourself. You'll feel all your cares and your troubles flying away. Screw it. It's not worth worrying about all that. It's a false life. About 16, 17 years ago, I was living in a motorhome on the road. I owned nothing. I owned a pot and a pan, a knife and a fork, a plate and a bowl, a few sets of clothes. I didn't have a television, didn't want a television. I just used to live wherever I wanted. And I had a nice life. I slept better then than I ever do now, because I had nothing. So I had no worries. It was amazing. What I'm trying to say is, don't spend your whole life cooped up in your house. Get out, get into the woods, go to a beach, let the wind blow through your hair, go out in the rain, go out in a storm, learn about some wild foods, make yourself a nest cafe. Just do it. It doesn't cost much. It's a nice thing to do. Just do it. You'll regret it if you don't. See you later.